Hello all my Kenvians and welcome to this little update video basically describing how I'm going to be covering classic Doctor Who. Now, this is being made mainly because there were a lot of comments on the first episode of the Discovering Classic Doctor Who, and I just wanted to address some of those concerns just to let you all know. Now, as you can see, there is some writing here on the board behind me, and let's just get right into it. First of all, I'm going to be doing essentially I'm going to be doing the serials, but anywhere from one to a multi-part edition of those. Now, what I mean by that is, instead of doing the episode-by-episode thing, which I've done with the first two episodes of Classic Who, it will depend on the length of the serial. Now, if a serial is 2 to maybe 4 episodes long in the future, I'll do it in one part. If it's any longer than that, I might break it up into 2 or 3 parts, just depending on what seems like a good length to cover. And I'll kind of base that also on how, I guess, the recording process goes. It'll be a learn-as-I-go process, essentially. So, it's not going to be as succinct as, doing each serial individually, just because my recording time doesn't really allow for that. But it is going to be better than the episode-by-episode basis, which, as some of you pointed out, could take anywhere from 11 to 13 years if I did an episode a week. So, yeah, I won't be doing that because I am definitely in this for the long haul, but I don't even know if YouTube will still be around at that point. But, okay, moving on. Number 2, I'm going to watch what is readily available. Now, what I mean by that is, I know that there have been reconstructions of some episodes. There have been, some lost episodes that have been animated or recreated in some form. And the way I'm going to tackle those episodes is, again, I will do them as by what is readily available. Thankfully, for the first 3 serials of the first Doctor, I do have a DVD which was provided by some lovely and excellent Whovians and Kenvians. But when it comes to some of those later lost episodes, although I know some of the recreations are available on DVD, some of them are available online, and someone actually sent me a link to a lot of those. But since I saved the link, either the link has gone bad or I saved the wrong address, something like that. So you know who you are. If you want to send me that link again, please do in a direct message, if it's possible through YouTube or through Twitter, something like that. Just to let me, just so I can get access to those again. But if it happens that I go by a serial or even a few episodes that just aren't readily available, I will go back and recover those in the future. It'll just be something I'll do outside of the normal scheduled time, I guess. It's the only real way I can think of to manage it without really just it getting in the way of the process of recording all these. I hope that makes sense. And now finally, number 3, there will be occasional breaks for New Who, Torchwood, and etc. So I'm not going to be doing all of Classic Who all straight in a row without any breaks. For instance, when the new Doctor Who starts up again, I believe in October, I will be taking a break and concentrating on that instead of the Classic Who. I'll take a break at some point to cover another season, or series, I'm sorry, of Torchwood, and then, the other seasons of Torchwood as well. And then possibly the Mary Jane stories? Mary Jane Adventures? I forget what they're called. Not Mary Jane, Sarah Jane. But yeah, so there will be occasional breaks, but for the most part, especially considering how long the classic era went on, there will be plenty of content left to cover. I have no doubt of that whatsoever. So that's all I have to say here. I hope that answered some of your questions and hopefully alleviated some of your worries. If you have any questions, please do leave them in the comments down below. In the meantime, I've got to get going to work because I was sick yesterday and also Tuesday evening. Was not feeling well, so that's why I didn't record those until now, or didn't record this until now. But until next time, everyone, until tomorrow for the first of the Discovering Hopefuls, which I hope you all will enjoy. I'm Papa Ken, and I will see you in the next video. Allons-y!